And the two guys that have got those clearances have got 7 between them tonight, Kerr and Priddis. This time it's the Hawks' turn. Inside their 50 off Franklin, brilliant. It was like he talked the footy into his hands there.
He just judges the ball beautifully. Plus he's 6'6". Plus he's got big go-go gadget arms.
He's a ball whisperer because two other men went for it.
Well, Schofield had a play on the ball there and really didn't commit to the spoil, and Franklin took advantage.
And one of the unusual stats is that he's never kicked more than 1 goal in a match against West Coast. He's got his second now.
Well, he hasn't had a lot of it, Franklin. He's only had the 5 kicks, taken the 2 marks, but he has kicked the 2 goals. He would be sitting up at full forward going, please, just get the ball down. I'm bigger, I'm quicker, I'm probably a better footballer than Glass. He hasn't had much help down here. If you get it into me, I can show you what I can do. And I reckon in the last 5 minutes, we've realised that this game may open up now. This stuff around the centre of the ground will open, it'll go inside 50 a lot quicker.
Rioli's in for a tough night this evening. Does very well on those dangerous forwards.
That's a no. Ladson to Mitchell. Mitchell inside the forward 50. Franklin working behind Glass. Somehow it came to him. Missed the soccer attempt. Roughhead's got it. Goes in and gets the goal.
They get the ball in there often enough. That's what's going to happen. Roughhead's now got 2. Franklin's got 2. And every time they get it in there quick, the West Coast defenders are going, please come back and help us. We need it. If we're going one-on-one, we're going to be outbeaten here. We've got 2 very good players we've got to try and cover. What a pickup. From a bloke who's 6'5" to scoop down and pick it up like that. A very talented player in form.
It's nearly like after the first 10 minutes.
Cross from Morton now. Weira kicks for distance and got plenty on it. Crowd inside the centre square, the back end of it. Looks down towards half forward. Roughhead is coming, and Roughhead's taken the mark. And that may have been our first collision. As Wilkes is slow to get up, or is it Staker? Staker copped it. He was standing in front. By this time last week, last Sunday, we'd had 10 guys poleaxed. But tonight, different sort of game. And speaking of collisions, Chris Judd is out for Carlton tomorrow. Here to say only the tax man has hit the Judster harder than Matthew Lloyd. June's a tough time for the West Coast as well as the Judster. Roughhead gets another one, his 3rd.
Well, that was aggression at the contest. Jared Roughhead knew what was in front of him. The ability to put the body on and jump at the ball at the same time is testament to his strength. And how good is that? He was able just to control the ball and then bring it down into his grasp. But Staker could have gone a lot harder at that contest, similarly to Schofield earlier, but it's cost them 2 goals.
There's a 25 now.
It's on here.
Oh, it is happening too. Oh, Troy Crode's in there.
Buddy's in there as well.
Oh, they're having a good go at this.
Cha-ching.
Ball's going.
Well, we might have had a collision, Dennis, but we've had a foul. Here's Rioli. Still with Rioli. Might go all the way here. You go over the top.
Good kick.
Beautiful kick to Morton. Morton from 48 decides to do the right thing. And Roughhead goes back.
That's how you beat a fight. You get the footy and you take it up the other end and you hurt the opposition with a goal.
And you know what? Good umpiring too.
Yeah, just get it up, get it moving.
So Roughhead kicks his 3rd for the quarter and 4th for the match.
Gee, there were some really good, smart pieces of play in that. Rioli's vision to actually have the peripheral side to his game. He comes back inboard. And Morton had every right to actually go for goal. There it is here. Hunter and Franklin just a little bit of push and shove. And here it is. Well, Buddy's gone down like... Nah, watching that.
Oh, dear.
Not much, probably about 30 grand.
Yeah.
That was an odd fight. Oh, a couple of guys left other fights to go and break up the fight.
That's a shocking punch, Mr. Nikoski. Horrible.
Hawthorn have gone inside their 55 times this quarter. 5 goals straight.
Was that a scratch on his face, do we think, Rick? We'll check with Rick. Rick will go out. Exactly a tackle. Prentice from 70 metres out. Centering kick. And coming over the top, the mark is taken down there by Renouf, who ran off. Now an opportunity for Clark. And speaking of running, Birchall goes through midfield, finds Osborne. They can make a goal out of this. Franklin wants it long. It goes in that direction. He's got it. But a hideous angle for a left footer, although he gets the late bend, as we know.
He loves the in-swingers, and that's exactly what we'll see. Smart kick here from Birchall. He didn't blaze away. And Osborne, he might not be one of the left footers that Ox was talking about at the top of the game, but he uses it very well. And this is the time and space that we did discuss. One-on-one with a 50 all to himself. So,
there you go. You little ripper.
I'll turn it on here now, the Hawks. They're starting to get their confidence up when they're getting the ball forward of centre. They're actually spotting it up, kicking it to the preferred side. And that's just a really smart kick. Doesn't matter how good of a defender you are. If you put it out in front of either Buddy or Jared Ruffhead, they're skillful enough to protect the space that they're working into. And it's just there. It's one little movement. Too good.
Between Ruffhead and Franklin, 5 marks inside 50 this quarter, and they've kicked 6 goals without a miss, the pair of them.
Played well in recent times. Admittedly, they've got a few injuries. To the outer side, Ellis. Young was up, missed it. McNamara circles the football. Young takes him front on. Ball jarred out of there. Crawford couldn't find a way through. Osborne's in trouble. Slips a hand pass away. Young back into the fray. Ellis now feeds it forward to Crawford. Crawford breaks away. Long kick down towards full forward. Franklin all day. You can't take your eyes off the football. And the moment Glass lost contact and the footy, he was a dead duck.
Well, now this is why the ball has gone inside 50. Here's Quentin Lynch, the poorest, the biggest bloke on the ground, doesn't lay a shepherd, and as a result, Hawthorn have got a shot on goal. Lazy football, Quentin Lynch. He wants to rack up the possessions, do the hard work as well.
Franklin at his 4th goal, and he puts it through.
Just takes one player within the system not to be doing the right thing, and all of a sudden Darren Glass is sitting down there going, please someone drop back and help me.
And it's against their code as well. They talk about doing the 1%ers, and if my teammate does this, then I can do this. And it's all about helping each other and playing your part within the team's plan.
Showed a lot of guts, Davis, there.
He did.
Lynch. Wilkes too easy. Past Campbell. Kicks inside the forward 50. Hunter will need to come. And a good mark is taken by Crowe. Back tonight, and certainly has been their best tall defender. Comes across the ground. Ruffhead. So the clock is down to 25. He goes back to Guerra. Now there's a man on the one side across there at right half back. So here's a chance. Gillam kicks beyond the wing. Well weighted kick. Spilt the mark. Did the hard stuff. Nikoski towards the boundary. It's out of bounds.
He might have just dropped a set of keys. This is one big leap.
Oh, and he had it right there too.
So
as you said.
Hawks with one last chance. Ruffhead and Franklin still with Ruffhead. And that ball rolling through for a behind. And it does count. So at 3/4 time, it's the Hawks by 28. They led it by 36 at halftime. So it's 11-15 to 7-11 on Friday Night Football.